Money is an essential part of modern society. It allows us to trade goods and services and facilitates economic exchange. But the concept of money has not always existed, and its history is intertwined with the history of trade. Understanding the history of money and trade is crucial for understanding the modern economic system. From the earliest forms of barter to the complex financial systems of today, the evolution of money has played a central role in shaping societies and economies. This video will provide a brief overview of the history of trade and the evolution of money, highlighting the importance of understanding this history for understanding the modern economic system. But before we start, don't forget to hit the subscribe video for more videos and like the video. Prehistoric bartering and the development of currency. Trade and the exchange of goods and services have likely existed since the beginning of human civilization. In the earliest societies, people likely engaged in simple forms of bartering, trading items that they had for things that they needed or wanted. Bartering is a system of exchange in which goods or services are directly exchanged for other goods or services, without the use of money. Some of the earliest forms of bartering involved the exchange of basic necessities, such as food and clothing. As societies became more complex, the range of goods and services that were traded increased. In some societies, certain items, such as shells or beads, were used as a medium of exchange. These items were not necessarily valuable in and of themselves, but were accepted as a means of payment because they were widely available and easy to transport. As trade became more complex and extensive, societies began to adopt more standardized forms of money. Metal coins, made of gold, silver, or other precious metals, became a common form of currency. Metal coins were durable, easily transportable, and could be easily divided into smaller denominations, making them well suited for use as a medium of exchange. Over time, the concept of money evolved from physical items, such as metal coins, to fiat money, which is money that is backed by the government and not tied to any physical commodity. Today, most money is in the form of fiat money, such as paper bills and electronic bank deposits. In addition to serving as a medium of exchange, money has also historically been used as a store of value. Precious metals, such as gold and silver, have long been used as a means of exchange because they were relatively rare and had inherent value. Even today, gold is often seen as a safe haven asset because it retains value even in times of economic uncertainty. Understanding the history of money and trade is crucial for understanding the modern economic system. The evolution of currency and the development of different forms of money have played a central role in shaping societies and economies throughout history. The evolution of money in ancient civilizations. The invention of money and the development of trade are closely intertwined. In ancient societies, the use of metal coins facilitated trade by providing a standardized means of exchange. The first metal coins appeared in the ancient Near East around 2500 BCE. These coins were made of electrum, a naturally occurring alloy of gold and silver, and were used by the ancient Lydians in modern-day Turkey. Metal coins made of gold and silver eventually spread to other parts of the world, including ancient Greece and Rome. The use of metal coins allowed societies to establish standardized systems of coinage, which made trade easier and more efficient. Metal coins could be easily divided into smaller denominations, which allowed for more precise pricing of goods and services. In addition, the use of metal coins helped to establish money as a medium of exchange, rather than a store of value. As trade and commerce expanded, other forms of currency emerged. In China, paper money was invented around the 7th century CE. This early form of paper money, known as jiaozi, was initially used as a form of IOU, but eventually became widely accepted as a medium of exchange. Paper money eventually spread to other parts of the world, including Europe and the Americas. Other societies used a variety of items as money, including shells, beads, and even livestock. In some cases, these items were used as a medium of exchange because they were widely available and easy to transport. In other cases, they were used as a store of value because they were rare or had inherent value. The development of banking and credit systems also played a role in the evolution of money. Banknotes, which are paper notes issued by banks, became a common form of currency in the 17th century. Promissory notes, which are written promises to pay a specific amount of money at a future date, also became a widely accepted form of currency. The evolution of money has played a central role in the development of trade and commerce throughout history. From metal coins to paper money and beyond, The various forms of currency that have been used have helped to facilitate economic exchange and shape societies and economies. The modern history of money and trade. The modern history of money and trade has been marked by significant developments and changes. In the past few centuries, the global economic system has undergone significant transformation, with the creation of central banks, the emergence of electronic payment systems, and the growth of international trade organizations. One of the key developments in the modern history of money was the creation of central banks, which are responsible for issuing and regulating national currencies. Central banks, such as the Federal Reserve in the United States and the Bank of England, play a crucial role in the modern economic system by setting monetary policy and influencing interest rates. Colonialism and imperialism have also had a significant impact on the global economic system. The expansion of European powers in the 19th and early 20th centuries led to the spread of Western economic systems and the creation of global trade networks. This period also saw the emergence of multinational corporations, which have come to play a central role in the modern global economy. In the past few decades, the growth of electronic payment systems and the rise of e-commerce have transformed the way that we buy and sell goods and services. Credit cards, online payment platforms, and mobile payment apps have made it easier and more convenient to make transactions, both online and in person. International organizations, such as the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank, have also played a significant role in regulating global trade and currency exchange. These organizations provide financial assistance to countries in need and help to stabilize the global economy. More recently, the emergence of cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, has raised questions about the future of money and trade. While cryptocurrencies are still in the early stages of development, they have the potential to disrupt traditional financial systems and change the way that we think about money. The globalization of trade and the rise of multinational corporations have also had a significant impact on the modern economic system. The increasing interconnectedness of global markets has led to the growth of international trade and the rise of global supply chains. Understanding the modern history of money and trade is crucial for understanding the global economic system of today. From the creation of central banks to the rise of multinational corporations and the emergence of cryptocurrencies, the past few centuries have seen significant changes and developments that have shaped the modern economic landscape. Throughout human history, money and trade have played a central role in shaping societies and economies. From the earliest forms of bartering to the complex financial systems of today, the evolution of money has facilitated economic exchange and allowed societies to prosper. The modern history of money and trade has seen significant developments, including the creation of central banks, the growth of electronic payment systems, and the emergence of multinational corporations. These changes have helped to facilitate economic growth and development, but they have also raised important questions and challenges. There are ongoing debates about the role of money and trade in the global economic system and the potential risks and benefits of globalization. Some argue that the increasing interconnectedness of global markets has led to economic growth and prosperity, while others are concerned about the potential negative impacts on workers, communities, and the environment. Ultimately, the role of money and trade in shaping human history and society is complex and multifaceted. Understanding the history of money and trade is crucial for understanding the modern economic system and the ongoing debates and challenges surrounding it. As we look to the future, it is important to consider the potential risks and benefits of the global economic system and the role that money and trade will play in shaping our societies and economies. If you want more videos like this, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video.